social media. How do you bulletproof your social media? I mean, how do you keep out of legal hot water on social media? Now, this is a bit of a big topic, and I've got an entire course on this. And so if you want to sign up to that, that would be great. I thought I would just share with you a couple of quick tips so that you get some value. One of the big social media no-nos, obviously, is making sure that you don't infringe somebody's copyright. So this is where you get an image just off Google or off one of those so-called free image websites. And I've spoken a lot about how an image on a free image website does not mean you're never going to have to pay. You might still be liable for copyright infringement if you get an image off a free image website. If you want to know more about that, message me. So my tip here is don't use a free image, a so-called free image. Do not use one just off Google who you don't know who the owner is. So only use images that you've actually paid for and you've got the correct license to be allowed to use it on social media. So check the licensing agreement. Or perhaps use images that you take yourself, photographs that you take yourself. Otherwise, you could find yourself on the sticky end of a copyright infringement case. So how does that then relate to sharing a post or retweeting a post? Well, you're fine there, because if the original person puts that post online and you shared it, you haven't actually copied the image. And so you're fine. You can share it, that's fine, but don't take the original post. This is actually what happened to me one time. Somebody took my original post, they copied and pasted it, and then reposted it as their own. That's not allowed. That amounts to copyright infringement. And so that's tip number one. Don't post somebody else's stuff as yours. Tip number two is don't use free images or images that you don't actually have a license for. And look, there are so many other tips. It's a whole course worth of material. If you want to know more about how to keep out of legal trouble and legal hot water on social media, please sign up for my course. There's quite a bit to it, but once you know the basics, you should be fine. My name is Cathryn Warburton, and I am the Legal Lioness, keeping you out of legal hot water.